this video, Courtney with Beezer Lock and Key installs a Surefire 24-volt door kit for use with powered crash bars and 3 Surefire 12-volt door kits for use with door strikes to add access control to 4 doors without pulling wire to the controller.
I got it all prepped and ready. About to pull some wire down through, then wire up the strike and reader. They're all cut out. They're all ready to be wired in.
Here, Courtney connects the wires that are going to go up to the door kit that's mounted in the ceiling. Doing the same thing with the door strike wires and mounting the door strike to the frame. After you unbox it, open it up and remove the inside contents. Just set these aside, we will need them momentarily for mounting. Next, we're going to install the mounting plates on the back if necessary. So we just turn it over and put the mounting blocks following the instructions on the back of the box. It can be mounted in a wall or in the drop ceiling. Power is going to be coming from that junction box around and stubbed into our box right there. Now we land the door strike and keypad wires into the terminal block on the compact door kit. We start with the red wire from the keypad going into V-Bus. We need to make sure we bring a ground wire, even if it's powered separately. We need a ground wire from the keypad or Wiegand device into the ground. Then we land our data 0 into the wiring terminal labeled D0. And then we land data 1 into the terminal block labeled D1. If your keypad has an LED, you can land the LED wire into the terminal block labeled LED. All we have left is the door strike. We're going to take the positive wire from the door strike and put it into R1, normally open. And because it's going to be a wet contact for a door strike, we're going to take the black wire or the ground wire into ground. So that we can get a 12 volts through that relay, we need to move the jumper on the left on the relay 1 of the Surefire device onto the back 2 pins. Courtney did this on 3 of the doors. Now for the commercial door kit and powered crash bars. Here is our commercial door kit. It is the 1 door, comes with 1 pair of Surefire Wiegand bridges. Here Courtney has installed the keypad. This door he has installed the 24-volt crash bars, and the wiring goes up through the hinges into our drop ceiling, and you can see our wires hanging there for the card reader and the 24-volt crash bars. Power is going to be coming from that junction box around and stubbed into our box right there. Next, the control wire. Red for power. This goes into the terminal block labeled V-Bus. Black for ground, green for our data 0, our white for D1, and LED. Now we are going to wire in our powered crash bars. Put a jumper in between our negative side, and then I'm going to come over into R1, normally open, and then I'm going to take the ground from my powered crash bars, and I'm going to put into R1 common, the one labeled R1C. The positive side of the crash bars, and that will power the crash bars when relay 1 is triggered.
Courtney Smith with Beezer Lock and Key out of Logan, Utah. Just got done installing a system for Surefire, get things up for their Smithville location. Everything went really smooth. Things are really nice and laid out on the boards. Pretty self-explanatory to figure out where to put your weekend inputs in on everything in your relays. Pretty simple to set up. The enclosure includes all the power supply and everything you need. Wired our strikes up fine. We put two latch retraction crash bars on one of them, powered it up just fine. They were working great. So real nice product, especially if you have places you can't get wired to, or just in the distance it's not going to make sense. You can really save a lot of time installing the product.
Win the bid with Surefy. For technical and install support, call us at 844-787-3340.